Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Advik. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
What would Advik where he is?
Just a minute.
Okay.
Ma'am, he is joining in 2-3 minutes.
Okay, we'll wait then because others also have not joined. Okay, now so Advay has again left. Advay has again left the class.
Yeah, just a minute. He's joining back.
Okay, and turn on the video also, Advik. So Advik, turn on the video. In the yesterday's class, we have discussed about the diseases, the different types of it, how they get transferred from one person to the other person. So it get transferred from the through the air, it get transferred through the insects, it get transferred. So then it can transfer through the direct contact also. It can transfer through the skin also. So there are the various different ways. Advait, turn on the video. Okay. So now I'll be showing you a video which will be telling you about the health and the diseases. So when we talk about the health, which is basically a positive term, it means like when you are physically, mentally fit and fine. So that we say that we are a healthy person, right? But when we talk about the diseases, our body will not be fit and fine. We feel so uncomfortable. We feel like stressed. The weight of our body will not be as usual. So the different things will be there. Let me share the screen so that the video you can see. Is my screen visible, Advik?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That we are not able to perform our daily activities smoothly, we decide to visit a doctor because we are unsure about certain signals being exhibited by our body.
So that's what happened, right? Sometimes when we do not feel comfortable, in that case, we'll be visiting the hospital to consult the doctor. Might be we'll have the stomach ache, might be we have the headache. So it can be any reason. So for that, we will be visiting the doctors.
This very unusual feeling is called an illness. After waiting for long, when we finally get to speak all about our symptoms to the doctor, he suggests some tests, and on the basis of the results, he confirms a medical condition.
So if any kind of the test will be given by the doctors that on the basis of the symptom, if they will say you like you have to uh, go for the blood test, or if you have to go for the other test, and also in that case you will be undergoing the test and will get to know like what problem exactly is, and according to that they will be providing the medicines.
This actual condition that causes us to have discomfort is what we call a disease. So in this session, let's understand in detail the link between disease and human health. Health is wealth is what we often hear from all the
Right, we will be normally saying health is wealth. So if we have a good health, then it means we have a good, the atmosphere. The wealth here does not mean only the money, but it includes everything which is related to our life.
doctors or health practitioners who always promote a healthy diet and lifestyle. We hear it so much that most of us never really think much about what it really means. Health is most often considered to be a state of complete physical well-being, but it is even important for us to be mentally and socially healthy.
Sometimes what happen, we people we will be feeling like physically we are fit and fine, we are looking so perfect, but actually in reality through the mental through the brain we do not have the peace. We will have so many different things going on in our mind. So that is what mental state is. And for that, what do? We do the meditation, we do the yogas, exercise and all, so that our brain can get relaxed. And social health means when in your surrounding, you might have noticed, right? The teacher will be comparing with the other students. They will be saying that you're like, this child has got good marks, you have not got it. Then at home also it happens, the parents will be saying that you have not got the good marks, but your friend have got it. So that is also basically the social health in your society or in your surroundings. What all things the people are talking about you, it is a social health. So if the mental health, physical health, and the social health are appropriate, in that case, we can call that person as a healthy person.
For we can be really happy if we are healthy from within. But many would also say that to be healthy means one should not have any illness or one should be disease free. That is absolutely correct too. A doctor examines so many people during the day who are suffering from some or other disease. So it's important for him to understand diseases better. And since we are very much responsible for our own well-being, let us also try to understand them today. And we can start by classifying them appropriately. First, we can categorize them into two types, on the basis of their onset or how they really begin. The first type comprises of diseases that are present since birth.
So these are actually the diseases when you are going to come in your higher classes, you will be learning about them. So what are they, how they spread? Like if I just now we have studied about the communicable and non-communicable, but apart from that also you have the other category, like from the birth. If from the birth, if any child has or any person has the disease, that is called as the congenital disease. If they are getting it after the birth, then it is acquired disease. So if you're getting from the parents, then from the birth itself you will have it, right? So sometimes you might have heard like in a mother some disease was there, in a father some disease was there, it got spread, it got transferred from that person to you. So that is basically what congenital disease. And some disease will be there after the birth, like now you are almost like 8, 9, 10, or I am like 30, 31, 32. So at this point, anytime we are getting the disease, that is called as acquired disease. And other two more types are there. One is the acute disease. It means it will be short duration of the time, like cold. Cold will not be there for the 1 month, right? It will be there only for 2 to 3 days. So those diseases which are there for the shorter period of time, they are called as acute disease. And those diseases which are there for the long period of time, those are called as the chronic diseases. So these will be in your higher classes. We'll go back to the communicable and non-communicable diseases. Advik Panchukla, just turn on the video. Okay. So in the yesterday's class, we have discussed about the how they spread. So through the food and water, they'll be spreading. Through the insects, they will be spreading. The cockroach, houseflies, and rat, they will be transferring it. And the disease we will be getting will be typhoid, jaundice, and cholera. Then through air also we have discussed that if a person, they cough or they sneeze, then in that case the germs will be transferred from one person to the other person. Like the common cold, flu, measles, chickenpox, they spread it. Then we have also discussed through the insects. So the insects, what they'll be doing, they will be sucking the blood of the person and then they'll go and sit on the other person. So like this, they will be transferring it. Now the next one is through direct contact. So like if in your family also, like you might have noticed, like you will have a separate towel, your mother, your father will have a separate towel. So everybody in the family also have a separate towel, like a separate
Yes.
brush. So why it is important actually to have it. Otherwise, what happen if maybe you are not aware that who has a disease in your home. Might be today they don't have, might be tomorrow they will have, or day after tomorrow they will have. That is why it's better to have your own kind of things rather than using the same. So if any person has a diseases, then we should not use their towel or handkerchief. So if we use them, then it can spread. So that is what the direct contact. So if you are using those things, then in that case, it will be transferring to you. So germ will pass. Tell me.
What is the meaning of handkerchief?
Handkerchief means hanky. The normal hanky, okay? So germ will pass from one person to another in this way. So if you have your handkerchief, if you have your hanky, same hanky your brother is using, so he will also get it. So that is why we all should have our separate hanky, separate towel. We should have then everything, like most of the things, we should have separately only. Otherwise, the disease which can happen, which can be transferred through the direct contact, are the ringworm, chickenpox, measles, and the common cold. So this disease we will be getting in our body. Then the next thing is through damaged skin. Sometimes, like when you're playing, you fall down, right? So you start bleeding. So, like you can see in this picture, also the knees, from the knees, the blood is coming out, from the hand, the blood is coming out. So, this is called as a damaged skin, means accidentally you have got this damaged skin. So, through this cut, so through this area where you have the wound, so through that, the germ will enter there. And then the germ of tetanus can enter your body through the cut and skin. That is why you might have heard it, right? Your parents will be saying that you should go and take the tetanus injection. So when you take the tetanus injection, then what happens? Those germs will not be able to multiply in your body. So to save you from any kind of infection, your parents will be saying that we will be going for the tetanus injection. So through the damaged skin also, it happens. Then the next one is how we can prevent them. This is very, very important, how we should prevent them. Control breeding and spreading of germs. So you have to make sure the place where you are actually, your home is near to that area. The water should not be, at one place. So sometimes what happens, we keep in a kind of container, we keep the water for the dogs or maybe the crow and all. So in that case also, because we do not change that water frequently, in that case also, the germs can grow there. And from there, they can, spread from the other place to the other place also. So we should control that breeding. Breeding means the multiplication of the germs. If only one germ was there, but they will continue multiplying, they will continue breeding, and they will produce so many germs. Second thing, have a bath with soap and water every day. So every day we have to make sure that when we are taking the bath, we have to use the soap. And with the soap, we should take the bath. Then third thing, keep windows open to let sunlight in. So when we are keeping our windows open, so through the sunlight also, what happens? The germs can get killed. So that is why we have to make sure that the path should be there in our house to enter the sunlight. The next, use of antiseptics and disinfectants. So you might have seen your mothers or the maid who are coming to your home, that in the water when they move, so they will be adding some Dettol or some other liquid thing kind of thing in the water, and then they start moving. It is because whatever the germs which are present on the surface or on the floor, they will die. Fine, so we have to make sure that we are doing it. Then mosquito repellent to be used. So since it is kind of rainy season going on, we have to make sure that in our home we should use a mosquito repellent. So with the help of that mosquito repellent, the mosquitoes cannot come inside and they cannot breed there. Then spray insecticides. So we have to make sure that the insecticides, basically the chemicals which will be killing the insects, so those also we should spray them. Then stay away from infected people. So who have the disease, who has the disease, we should make sure that we are away from them. Otherwise, what happens if we go close to them, then we might also get that disease. So make sure to stay away from the infected people. Then boil the water for 10 to 15 minutes or use water purifier. So nowadays, earlier it used to happen, right? We used to boil the water and then we used to drink. But nowadays, each and every one of us have the RO, right? Purifier we have. So we have to always purify the water and then we have to use it. Clear, Advik and Advik Panchvila?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine, so I'll share the screen, start writing those notes for today's topic.
Ma'am, I will bring my book, ma'am.
Okay, Advik. Otherwise, my screen visible? No?
From my side, it's not clear.
Okay. Let me share it again. Might be it is not visible. Now it is visible?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
What is happening? Now?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
What happened to this now?
Ma'am, screen is not visible.
Yeah, I'm sharing it. Just give me a minute. Now I think it will be visible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So from here we need to write through direct contact.
Ma'am,
Okay. Advik Panchgula, have you written this?
ma'am, done.
Okay. So this is the next one through damaged skin.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Done, Advik Panchkula?
Done, ma'am.
Now, next one, how we can prevent spreading of the disease.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Advik done? Advik Panchkula?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, done. Done, ma'am.
Okay. So, we have completed more than half of the chapter. Only a few topics we are remaining. Now, after the class, I will be sending you the notes. These notes I'll be sending you, which are about the food. Okay. So you need to learn them. So Monday, when we have the class, first of all, I'll be asking you the questions from this, and then the next topic I'll be going. Okay. So here they have given about the nutrient, what is food, then about the carbohydrate, about the fats, the example of them, then proteins, what they are called, and the example of proteins, then vitamins, the different types of the vitamins. And for this vitamin, I'll be sending you a separate sheet where the sources will be there and the disease also will be there. Then about the minerals, then water and roughage, why are they important? How do we obtain? And the water, what is the importance of water? So I'll be sending you after the class. Learn them. Okay. So you have almost like 4-5 days to learn them. Okay, Advik and Advik Panchagila. Now show me a copy. What you have written in the copy just now. Advik, show me the copy. Okay, fine. Advik Panchagila, I can see that. Yes, Advik, show me. So you have one copy now. Okay, Advik Singh, I can see, right, I can see. But just make sure children you write neatly, okay? There is no hurry. So you should write also neatly so that when you come to your higher class, you will have the good handwriting. Otherwise, with the same handwriting, you will be doing the work, right? So don't do that. Write neatly and then submit it. Fine, understood what will be the homework? Your homework will be to learn the chapter. The PDF I will be sharing you immediately after the class. You need to learn it, okay? And then Monday, when you come for the class, I will be asking you the questions from the chapter. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt? Advik Panchugala, Advik and Advik?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Ma'am, are you giving homework, ma'am?
Yes, the homework will be to learn the chapter. Okay, I'll be sharing you the notes on the WhatsApp that you need to learn. That will be your homework.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children, then. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye. Bye,
Bye, ma'am.
Advik. Bye, Advik.